All right. Hello, everybody. I have not been on here for a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why I haven't been on here for a little bit, because I've been really, really tired. So, welcome to the Bougher Custom Guitars and Amplifiers shop in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Nice to see you all again. And here comes Winky. Come here. Come on. Come in here. Come in here complaining. Meow, Daddy, I was napping until you started messing with the video, and then I got to be in it. She's just a little attention getter. You little crazy kitty. Say hello, world. All right, you get on your little chair. Okay, so what I got going on tonight, it's like I said, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately. I'm blessed with more work than I can handle, but I'm going to try to do the best I can to handle it. So because I'm thankful for all that kind of stuff. It's a great thing. So anyway, what I want to show you here is something that I've got the strings off of this guitar right now, and I'm just basically giving it a good cleanup, setup service, that kind of thing, basic shop setup service. It belongs to a friend, so it's not something that I've taken in a repair job or anything like that. It's a friend of a friend's guitar, so I do things like that. The guitar store in downtown here in Ardmore, he does all of that kind of thing in his shop, and I have a little thing with him. I do his amplifier repairs. He does the guitars. I do a few of them here in the shop for friends and people that I know and stuff like that. But I mainly concentrate on doing custom builds and custom amplifiers and amplifier repairs. But anyway, we know that kind of stuff. So. But I want to show you this guitar because this is probably one of the coolest Holy Grail guitars that's ever come through the shop. And it's not necessarily the most valuable guitar that's ever come through the shop, but it's close. And it's probably one of the ultimate coolest things. And it is the epitome of the cliche you hear about the closet classics that spent their life in the closet. This one literally did that. It belonged, like I said, to a friend of a friend, and apparently, I guess his father had bought it new, and it spent a lot of time in the closet when his father passed away, and now it's in the shop to get brought back to life so that it can be played and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to flip the camera around here in a minute and show you this thing with the strings off and give you a little update on what it is, and it's just. It is, like I said, it's like a gold bar just landed in the shop. If I had won the lottery yesterday, this would not be leaving the shop, because I would offer this guy enough money that he would change his mind about a family heirloom, because it is just beautiful. So anyway, let me flip this around here real quick. And here we are, folks. This is, as you can see, a Gibson, and I have the truss rod cover off because I'm doing the setup on it like I told you. And it is an ES350, which was in between the ES345, like Chuck Berry played, and the L5, which was an ES5, which was the 3 pickup, real fancy frilly model. This was kind of the middle ground model of that, but it was the higher end dual pickup jazz guitar that was built. And from the late 1940s up to like 1948, up until almost the modern era. This particular one, as you can see, it is extremely clean. It is 100% original, absolutely perfect. I had to clean up the electronics because it sat in the closet forever, and it was just a scratchy thing going on. But it is flawless. It is absolutely perfect. This guitar was made in 1950, and apparently his dad bought it new or very close to new, and it has very little fret wear, very little fretboard wear, very little aging on it whatsoever. It's in the original case, and like I said, it is just the epitome of a closet treasure. But there you go, probably one of the coolest guitars that's ever walked through my shop, and just a absolute dream. And when I get it the strings back on it, I'm going to do a little demo play video on it. I've already played it with the old strings on it, so I know that everything's fine, except this electronics were scratchy, so I had to get in there and clean all that up. And I will play it through the 1979 Princeton, because it just fits. It just sounds good. And Telly says that I can do that, don't you, Telly? He says, sure. Just let me have my nap. So anyway, there I am with the flippy. All right, so there we are. So like I said, 1950 ES 350 Gibson. Unbelievably cool guitar. Probably one of the coolest things that I've had pop through the shop, especially considering the condition it's in. I've had a 1969 Telly thin line in here that was just really awesome and cool and very collectible, but it was beat up because it had been played for years and years and years. And I had an old Martin D18 from 1952 in the shop. I've had several old Martins from the 60s and 70s in here that were just awesome stuff. That and I also had the ES was it 1275 from Brant, the double neck Gibson SG. I've had that in here. There's some very cool guitars come through here, but a 1950 ES 350 that looks like it just came out of the factory is just crazy cool, and a very neat guitar to come through here. So anyways, I thought that was pretty slick, so I'm going to get some strings on this thing and get it back together and do a little play demo on it and get it back to the customer. So you guys take it easy, and happy Thursday evening. It's a Thursday evening. I got to go do the day job thing tomorrow, and then I'll be back on here for the weekend. I'm going to get a bunch of stuff done, and I will see you guys later. A little rain coming up, so watch yourself. Be careful on the roads, and enjoy your weekend. And for those of you going to the OU game, if it does not get rained out, enjoy that too. And God bless you. See you later. All right. Hello there from the Bougher Custom Guitars and Amplifier shop with my assistant Telly sitting over here. So we got a Gibson and a Telly. Isn't that right, Telly? See, he's over here supervising. So there's that 1950 ES 350. Beautiful arch back, arch top, all maple. Maple. This is the model with the maple neck with the black stripe going down the back of it. Great guitar. And it's a unique, since the owner of this thing will probably be watching this video, it's really unique. This volume knob is for the neck pickup, and this is for the bridge pickup. This is just, in the same position as the pickups. Instead of having a switch, it has two volume knobs, so you can just blend the volumes together between the two pickups, which also sets the guitar up with the two P90s to be pretty much a humbucking situation where they cancel the hum out because there's no switch. Both pickups are on all the time, so you blend them together and you get a guitar that's quiet in 1950. So it's kind of cool. And this is the tone knob over here. Pretty cool guitar. If I play the Leonard Cohen song right, it'd be even better. But so you can fade out the bridge pickup and fade in the neck pickup and roll off the tone and get the bit of the bridge and you get this. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Beautiful guitar. Like I said, if I was super awesome wealthy, I'd be offering an unbelievable amount of money for this, because this is one of those treasures that you just can't find them. You know, it's just, they don't make the new Gibsons like this. It's sad that they don't, but they don't. And you can't get a guitar, you know, from 1950. It's going to be aged. The wood's aged. Everything's just great. And the luthiers they had in Michigan with this was made in 1950. Just the best, you know. Back then it was a craft, and it's just, things aren't quite like that anymore, sadly. Get the old Chet thing going on. Alright, so now we know it works. I just could fall in love with this thing in a second. So anyways, thank you all for joining me. And that whole thing that you just heard is played through that little Fender Princeton, which is not the Fender Princeton Reverb, just a straight Fender Princeton, a little bit different, higher gain circuit. And no pedals, no reverb, nothing, just the guitar, that amp, and the microphone on my phone camera. So what a sound. They just don't make them like that anymore. So anyway, happy Thursday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.